Welcome to MojoPlays. Today, we're looking at everything we know about Volition's upcoming Saints Row reboot.
What? I don't want to be some dude's bitch.
Just how similar to its predecessors will it be?
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Volition needs a win.
Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's no secret that Volition has had a rough 10 years. Though the studio is known for creating popular franchises like Red Faction, big in the 2000s, and of course Saints Row itself, they had a massive misfire in 2017. Seemingly ditching Saints Row after the fourth game, Volition released a third-person hero shooter, Agents of Mayhem, which was widely panned.
Once again, Mayhem, you show no thought, no consideration.
The jokes were bad, the plot was boring, and most of the gameplay consisted of taking over identical bases and dungeons ad nauseum. So, Volition has gone back to its roots now with the Saints Row reboot, reworking the franchise rather than trying to top the absurdity of Saints Row 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a time for fear, but a time for celebration.
Driving.
Our team's standing by to find you the car of your dreams, and we won't take no for an answer.
In the earlier games, driving was a massive part of Saints Row, and one of the biggest reasons for the non-stop GTA comparisons. More on that later. But the driving fell by the wayside with the fourth game, where you were augmented with so many superpowers you could travel faster than a speeding bullet and able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Not so reliable no more? Oh, it's got spirit all right, but the body can't keep up.
Volition says it's been hard at work revamping the driving to make it even more fun, responsive, and powerful, which is great to hear. The extensive vehicle customization will also be returning, and there are going to be plenty of driving-focused missions and jobs.
Whether you're looking for something big and roomy, or a sporty little number for a quick pick-me-up,
the GTA we need. Back when Saints Row was at its height, there was another massive open-world crime simulator franchise that was also critically acclaimed and beloved, Grand Theft Auto. From the beginning, Saints Row was relentlessly compared to GTA, which is one reason it adopted its significantly wackier tone in Saints Row the Third.
What? I don't want to be some dude's bitch.
Today, GTA is still great, but Rockstar hasn't released a new entry in nearly a decade, and people are getting sick of GTA Online and the non-stop re-releases of GTA 5. We're glad to see Saints Row making a comeback, even if we still have almost no news about GTA 6, and the series will now have more room to breathe without direct competition from Rockstar. Characters.
Here he comes.
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way.
The various characters you meet and recruit along the way in Saints Row were one of the best parts of the series, and many of them are extremely memorable and iconic parts of video game history. The reboot features a cast of down-and-out characters looking to build a lucrative criminal empire from the ground up.
Hey guys, what you got in the... Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers.
There's the boss, of course, the playable leader you'll be able to customize, and then there's your friends. There's Eli, an investment guru who takes care of the finances, Nina, a mechanic and getaway driver extraordinaire, and Kevin, the aspiring chef. The world hasn't given them what they deserve, so they're going to take it instead. More grounded. Good news for fans of the first two games, the reboot is set to be a lot more grounded than Saints Row 4 and even 3. Gameplay previews are suggesting that tonally, the reboot is going to land between 2 and 3, the best of both worlds. It's got plenty of the zanier, bombastic gameplay of 3, with much of the realism of the first two games.
Who messes with the Saints?
And it's staying well away from all the insanity introduced in the fourth game. Don't expect to see your character become the president, fight off an alien invasion, enter the Matrix, and get superpowers. We're sure there will still be pop culture references galore, but we can't say we'll be too sad about the removal of OP superpowers. The fourth game definitely jumped the shark in that regard. Action movies. Speaking of pop culture, Volition has also said the game will take its cues from many modern action movies. Chief among them are the likes of Baby Driver and John Wick, both fun and immensely stylish blockbusters. If the car chase segments are anything like the flashy heists in Baby Driver, the Saints Row reboot could have the greatest driving mechanics of any sandbox game yet. Only time will tell exactly how many popular action movies the game draws from and how well it does it, but when games are getting more cinematic every year, we think this is a great way to go. Saints Row has always been about making you the hero in the biggest, most absurd action movie of all time, and that trend is going to continue. Front businesses.
We're excited to show you a bit more of one of our new Saints Row features, Criminal Ventures.
This is where all our dreams come true.
You're going to be able to go out into the world of Santo Ileso and slowly take over territory. When you do, you can install a front business and use it to earn income. Remember, the Saints are starting out again from scratch here, so you're going to have to develop all that clout and money the gang already had in the previous games.
Which businesses you build and where you place them is up to you.
And Jim Robs.
Building the businesses gives you the chance to do certain side activities, many returning from past entries. Shady Oaks Medical Center, for instance, is the base for those hilarious insurance fraud minigames we played the hell out of 10 years ago.
Completing each venture moves the Saints closer to their true goal of running a massive criminal empire.
2-player co-op. Like older entries in the series, you're going to be able to do 2-player co-op this time around as well. Your friend will be able to join your game with their boss, and it looks as though they'll keep leveling up even if it's your game and you're the host. If you so choose, you can beat the entire game start to finish with a second player.
Should've left the party crashing to the experts.
This is all the multiplayer the game supports, which might disappoint people used to the massive heists of GTA Online, but at least Volition isn't trying to shoehorn in obnoxious, unnecessary multiplayer modes like many other companies. The only thing better than enjoying the mayhem of Saints Row is enjoying the mayhem of Saints Row with one of your best friends. Setting.
Rich in culture, rich in diversity and history. It's also got an incredible city motto, which is Keep Santo Strange.
The first 4 games were all set on the East Coast, in the cities Stillwater and Steelport. For this fresh take on the series, Volition has taken the franchise far from its roots, to the southwestern city of San Eliso. As with previous games, much of your time will be spent wresting control of the city from various rival gangs. This time around, it's Los Panteros, the Idols, and private military contractors Marshall Defense Industries.
My name is on the goddamn building!
Marshall is an international corporation. They just happen to have their headquarters here in Santo Ileso.
They've got control of the city's 9 varied districts, and you're going to slowly, but surely, take over the whole city for yourselves. It's also the biggest open world yet created in the Saints Row franchise. No penetrator.
I'm game for another, bro.
We're sorry to announce, however, that one fan favorite character will not be returning. Yes, the giant purple dildo you've all come to know and love has been cut from the game. Okay, we're joking. The penetrator has sadly been removed, but there are still other things to talk about. Release date. So, when can you get your hands on this all-new installment? Its release was originally slated for February 2022, but was pushed back by 6 months. It's good to see the game getting the time it needs, plus, if it had come out in February, it would have been competing with Elden Ring and Horizon. It's set to release on August 23rd, but if you're still not sold, the Boss Factory is already out.
We are so good at this.
This is the game's entire character creator released as a completely free, downloadable standalone demo playable right now to get your boss ready for when the game drops in August. It's going to be released on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Plus, the co-op will be cross-gen.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, there's more where that came from.